Checking back in with the Black and Gold Network on a rainy afternoon of practice here at Engelman. Here with junior Luke Goodnetter. So, Luke, first of all, let's step back a little bit. This is your first year as a Panther. You had to sit out last year after transferring from Green Bay. We're at Green Bay, and then as a freshman, you're at Wisconsin. So tell us a little bit about how you ended up here and your college career so far.
Well, Chris, it's been a roller coaster ride, to say the least. I started off at Mass my freshman year, and things didn't go the way I really wanted to there. So I ended up going to Green Bay, and Chris and Kyle ended up going there as well. And I really, really enjoyed that experience with them. So I ended up coming to Milwaukee I just sat out last year, and then I ended up coming to play this year. And I couldn't be more happier with my decision for that. It's been awesome here, and I'd have to say it's probably been the best out of all the three schools I've been to. So.
Well, your first game, you get to walk out in front of 4,000 fans at Engelman against Marquette. You guys knock off the number 12 team in the country at that point in time en route to no losses in your first 10 games. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Well, it's been crazy. We held expectations at the beginning of the year, and we kind of knew what this team was about, and I don't think a lot of people really knew what this whole team consisted of. So we held high expectations within ourselves, and to come out against a top quality opponent like Marquette in a big rivalry game, I don't think there's any better way to start the season than that. And as far as the 10 games unbeaten streak's gone, I mean, we've just been playing our game. We've been focusing on what we're good at, and we've been addressing stuff that, each game we've been addressing things that we need to get better at, and we have. Unfortunately against Green Bay, we got the loss, but hey, we got to win this past Saturday to get back on winning ways, and we're excited about that.
So you guys made your way up the polls. That was kind of fun. You yourself have been a full-time starter, handful of assists as the season progressed, up in the league leaders and that, but you wait until the Valparaiso game for your first goal. So obviously we've talked about that at length. TopDrawerSoccer.com, you were up for the college goal of the week, and at the last time I checked, you had 85% of the vote. So I don't know, that looked like a pretty simple goal. Why don't you run us through that a little bit?
Well, I have to say it's probably my best goal I've ever scored. But it started actually, I believe it started with me with the ball, and I played a diagonal ball to Rami, who took a couple defenders on, and he actually played it was kind of a weird cross that he played, but he hit it kind of high in the air. And one of their defenders headed the ball up, and it was probably 20 or 30 feet in the air. Mm-hmm. And I was probably about 25 to 30 yards out, and Laurie, our captain Laurie, was about to hit it. And as he was, I called him off. I said, Laurie, just leave it. And I ended up just taking it on the volley with my left foot, and it just went upper 90. So I couldn't really complain with that. I really didn't know what to do with myself after that. I kind of rallied the troops up and went to the bench for the celebration. I kind of did for Coach Zanoni because we always joke about our left foots. And I always say I have a better one than him, but maybe that occasion I did. But.
So, you guys were playing on the football field, so you could tell that it was exactly 32 yards away from the goal.
Yeah, it was definitely farther than I thought it was. Let's just say that. And, looking at the highlights, when you do a shot like that, you don't think it's as far as big sometimes as they really are. And that one kind of caught me off guard just to see how far it really was out. So.
Well, up this week, just one game, but it's a big one. We take on UIC on the road in Chicago on Wednesday night. Flames are 9-3, and they're 2-0 in league play. We're 10-1-1, and we're 3-1 in league play. It's a big game. How are you guys approaching that one?
We're going to approach it just like we've approached the last 12 games. We're going to come and play our game. UIC is a good team. They're going to be a solid team. They're 2-0 in conference right now. They're 9-3, like you said, and they're at home. So we're going to have to come in, and we're going to have to be smart, but we're also going to have to be aggressive because they have a very good defense, just like us, and they have a pretty good attack. So it's going to be a game of, offense and defense, I think, a little bit. But this is a good win. This is a game for us to really put ourselves in a good position for the conference.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Absolutely. So thanks for your time today, and then good luck against those Flames.
Thanks, Chris.